everyone, it's Jordan Robertson with Benzinga, and today I'm talking with two executives from a company on the leading edge of a psychedelic industry, Chad Harman, CEO, and Zappy Zapolin, Chief Visionary Officer at Psycheceutical Bioscience. There have been some very exciting announcements coming from Psycheceutical, especially in the past few weeks. Last month, the company announced its novel topical ketamine medication known as NeuroDirect, ketamine, intended for treating PTSD. The company also had its pre-Investigational new drug, or IND, meeting with the U.S. Food and Drug Administration and received positive feedback regarding their upcoming clinical trials. Chad, from what I understand, Psycheceutical's patent is a first-of-its-kind application of ketamine and is quite different from other medicines being developed in the psychedelic industry because it's designed to deliver the therapeutic effect while removing the psychedelic experience. Can you tell us how it works?
Absolutely, Jordan. NeuroDirect ketamine is a topical cream that's applied to the back of the neck where it's delivered to free nerve endings that lead directly into the brain, giving PTSD patients relief within minutes. Unlike anywhere else on the body, this delivery method bypasses the stomach and the liver, which eliminates the psychedelic experience and is expected to avoid the side effects usually experienced with psychedelics, such as nausea and dizziness. What's really great about NeuroDirect ketamine is that it doesn't have to be administered in a clinical setting. The patient can apply it on their own, at home, at work, wherever they are. As someone who comes from 2 decades in the health insurance industry, I can tell you that this will greatly lower the cost of care for each patient.
Now, why did Psycheceutical develop a topical medicine like NeuroDirect ketamine instead of other forms of ketamine or the various types of oral psychedelic medications most companies are developing?
We've developed a topical application to give people immediate relief, and most patients would rather use a topical cream than needles or pills that affect the digestive system. With NeuroDirect ketamine, there's no need to spend multiple hours in a clinic or being supervised at home. It's designed to provide relief from the symptoms of PTSD within minutes. Our goal is to remove the barriers and greatly increase access to the benefits of ketamine for everyone suffering from PTSD.
Amazing. And why did Psycheceutical decide to go after PTSD instead of other mental health conditions like anxiety and depression?
Great question, Jordan. The reason we're focusing on PTSD is that there are currently no known effective treatments, and there are millions of people who are suffering from this condition. In clinical observational data with NeuroDirect ketamine, the vast majority of patients with PTSD reported feeling less anxious and more relaxed.
Wow, that sounds so promising. And Psycheceutical recently announced its plans to conduct phase 1 and phase 2 clinical trials with NeuroDirect ketamine in Australia this year. Why are you conducting your clinical trials in Australia?
The clinical trial process is much faster in Australia than here in the United States, and we wanted to bring this medicine out to people as soon as possible. Australia has a very reciprocal relationship with the FDA, so the data from our trials there is transferable to the U.S. clinical trial process. In addition, by conducting our clinical trials in Australia, Psycheceutical can take advantage of the Australian government's R&D tax incentive program, which saves us a considerable amount of capital that we'll be able to put towards the development of other novel compounds in our drug development pipeline.
Thank you, Chad. Now, let's go to Zappy Zapolin, Psycheceutical's Chief Visionary Officer, who is also a member of the Benzinga Psychedelics Advisory Council. Zappy, you're a pioneer in the psychedelic industry. Why are you excited about Psycheceutical's new delivery technology?
I believe NeuroDirect ketamine could be the biggest breakthrough in mental health that's ever happened. And I say that because this delivery system that eliminates the psychedelic effect and the side effects, but still lets you get all the benefits of ketamine when it metabolizes, growing new neural pathways in the brain. When you do the NeuroDirect, that you don't have this psychedelic experience, but you can go about your regular day, go to work, play with your kids, but still get all this benefit. This is the breakthrough that we've needed in society, where people can get all the benefit, but without all the side effects.
And Zappy, you were recently a keynote speaker at the Psychedelic conference in Miami, and you and Kevin Harrington, who's an investor in Psycheceutical, presented NeuroDirect ketamine to the audience. What was the feedback?
The feedback was amazing. The audience realized in that moment that we have a breakthrough situation happening where to be able to take out this psychedelic effect, but get all the benefit, this changes everything for how psychedelic medicines are going to be delivered in the future. Rick Doblin, the founder of MAPS, was there. I told him about NeuroDirect ketamine, and he was totally blown away. He's actually going to come and try the NeuroDirect himself. I think this is going to be a really revolutionary thing for all the companies in our industry, including MAPS.
Absolutely. And as the Chief Visionary Officer of Psycheceutical, what's your vision for how NeuroDirect ketamine will be used in the future?
I think looking back 10 years from now, when we look back, we're going to see that this delivery system made psychedelic medicine available to the masses. And I think we'll look back and see just what a huge difference NeuroDirect and NeuroDirect ketamine made on society in these early days of psychedelics, where people want the benefit, but don't necessarily want all the side effects. And the fact that Psycheceutical's NeuroDirect technology allows us to deliver these things in a safe and effective way, I think it's going to be ubiquitous across society. Every doctor's office, every emergency room. When you come in, you're just going to rub a little NeuroDirect ketamine on your neck. It's going to calm you down, and then they're going to be able to prescribe it so you can at home take this. And I know that, not having to be in a clinic for hours, but being able to self-apply the medication means that the insurance companies are going to absolutely love this as well.
Wow, that is definitely exciting. Thank you for your time, Chad Harman and Zappy Zapolin. Psycheceutical Bioscience is definitely a company to watch, and you can learn more at psycheceutical.com and follow the stock at BWVI on the OTC.